And this is the way we have to tell this story. And we have to say something else too. This is less palatable, but even more important. Because if we can't touch the heart of our fellow citizens about the great crime which has been committed against the Palestinian people, try this. If we don't solve this problem, it's going to explode in our own backyards, on our metros, on our buses, to our people, with our interests. Because it's this question which is driving so many Muslims crazy with rage. And unless we solve it, nothing will change except it will get worse. So I say to President Obama, even if you didn't learn from Edward Said about the disaster which has been visited upon the Palestinian people, you're smart enough to know that it's in America's own interest to resolve this matter with justice. And I appeal, I'm looking straight to camera, it's about time the American government acted in the interests of the American people, rather than some people say, well, there's a peace process. Well, there's plenty of process, but there isn't any peace. And this process, this never-ending, everlasting process, has come to a shuddering halt with the election of Netanyahu and Lieberman by the Israeli people. No one can even pretend anymore that there is a peace process. I supported the Oslo Agreement. I supported, out of loyalty to President Arafat, the agreement to settle for 22% of Palestine and the worst parts of Palestine, by and large, at that, in terms of its fertility and its centrality to the mass of the Palestinian people. But that Oslo process is now dead. We have to face that fact. Netanyahu and Lieberman, are you throwing me off? Netanyahu and Lieberman don't even pretend that they are involved in a peace process. So I have a better idea. If we can't have two states, let's have one state. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea, where every Muslim, Christian and Jew can live as equal citizens under the law, each man, each woman elected one government for all the people. This has the benefit of being the best way to run any country. When Mandela was asked by the Boers, after they had incarcerated them for 27 years, if they could have just one little area of the Orange Free State as a white state, Mandela answered, we don't believe in black states or white states, just democratic states in which every person is the equal one of the other, whatever their color, whatever their creed. Some say, I'm a dreamer. But as John Lennon said, I'm not the only one. I hope someday you can join me. And then Palestine can be free. It would be Israel-Palestine then. Or Palestine-Israel, never mind. Many of the Israelis would remain there, and they would have the right to do so. even their settlements would not have to be knocked down. They could stay there. But the price of that is that every single Palestinian driven from their home has the right to return to their home and to their land. People say Israel will never agree, but Israel will never agree to the two-state solution either, which is now in any case made impossible by settlements and walls and all the other ethnic cleansing which has occurred in Jerusalem, the destruction of houses, the driving out of people with Jerusalem identity and so on, and the refusal of Israel to contemplate the right of return. So if neither two states nor one state is immediately possible, why should we campaign for the lesser of the two options? We should campaign for the option which has the moral, political, intellectual high ground. And let them say, no, we don't want one democratic, secular state where everyone is equal. Let them explain why they want an apartheid state where Jews can rule the roost and everyone else must be a second-class citizen or be driven out from the land. Let them say that. Let them argue that. Let them justify that. Well, I'm running out of steam now. Because for me it's 2:35 in the morning. I didn't come here to entertain you, though I hope it's been entertaining. I came here 4,000 miles to recruit you deeper into this cause, which I have spent almost all of my life in. Since the age of 21, and I'm much older than I look now, I have dedicated most of my time to this question. I don't know if I will ever see a free Palestine. I might never set foot in Palestine again. But I'm determined that my sons will walk in a free Palestine. And that the people will say, we remember your father. Remember you were here tonight. Remember this great occasion. And resolve that we're going to work harder, give more, in order to bring that day about. Wassalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.